Welcome back to this week's edition of the Falcon News.
Now on to our first segment, hallway question. How do you say caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. You pronounce that as caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel? Was it caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel. You know,
Caramel.
Caramel. Caramel.
Caramels.
Well, really, it depends on what day of the week it is, what kind of mood I'm in. Some days I may say caramel, and other days I may say caramel. So you never know. But it's good to have that choice and have that option because you don't get pinned down to just saying it one way.
caramel. Is it caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Now on to our next segment, Bean Boozled. We got berry blue or toothpaste. I got toothpaste.
I got berry blue.
Well, I got either butter popcorn or rotten egg here. Let's go, Nicholas. That's butter popcorn, never mind. I thought.
Get him a trash can.
No.
Lime or lawn clippings?
Okay.
I got lime.
This is grass.
This is grass. What it is?
Juicy pear or booger?
I got pear.
I did not. Get this out.
Coconut or spoiled milk? Spoiled milk. I don't know.
Spoiled milk.
So you're not gay, so I'm guessing yours is coconut.
It don't taste good, but juicy pear or booger. He's got the booger. Told you.
Chocolate pudding or canned dog food?
Yeah. That's nasty.
Coconut or spoiled milk? Tastes good.
Are y'all
It's like molded cheese or popcorn. Okay, you ready?
I'm gonna puke.
I hate that.
Ew, ew, ew.
Did you get a bad one? Yes, you did.
It didn't taste.
Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks?
And that's the team.
Oh my god, thank you. I got juicy fruit. It kind of tastes like juicy
Oh,
fruit.
yeah. Well, it's not bad, so I think I win.
I got berry blue.
I got
Toothpaste.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
That's pretty good.
Please, gotta be chocolate pudding. Yeah, ready?
No, mine. I don't think you got chocolate pudding. Yeah, I think I got
I got chocolate pudding.
No, that's terrible.
No. No. Oh my god, that was terrible. What'd you get? God almighty. That's some dead fish.
Rotten egg or buttered popcorn? Rotten egg.
Is yours good?
No.
You spit all in his hand.
Mine ain't no good either.
This is either lawn clippings or lime. So I'm gonna go for this one.
I should not.
It's lime.
Oh.
Eat it.
I think you're sitting in the wrong chair.
Eat that little green booger.
Go ahead.
It's lime.
Buttered popcorn or rotten egg?
I'm guessing it's not rotten egg.
It's rotten egg.
Canned dog food or chocolate pudding? think I got chocolate pudding. Nice.
Chocolate pudding.
I think this one.
All right. What was it? Chocolate. What was it? Chocolate pudding or canned dog food? Best for the looks. This is dog food. I can smell it, boy.
It's spoiled milk or coconut. Just shove it up your nose for you.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, I love the taste of coconut.
Chocolate pudding or canned dog food? Where's the trash can? Oh, this is nasty. Oh, ew. Oh my. Butter popcorn or rotten egg? Ooh. Oh, I got rotten egg. I got buttered popcorn. Oh. That's a pear.
I think mine's a booger.
Tutti Frutti or stinky socks? Okay. Oh God, I'm scared. Tutti Frutti. I'm on two. Oh, that's boring.
Tutti Frutti or stinky socks?
I don't know. Well, Fox. That I ain't finished in that. Well, that was pretty good. See you.
To an interview with some of the girls' soccer team.
Hi, I'm Madison, and I'm here with two of my fellow girls' soccer teammates. What is your name, number, and position?
Mackenzie Bryant, number 12. I play defense for varsity and goalie for JV.
And I'm Avery Brown. I'm number 2. I play midfield and defense.
What was your favorite game so far this season?
All of them, because I get to be on the field with a family.
I would have to say Franklin Simpson because I feel like we put up a nice fight.
What game are you looking forward to the most?
Taylor County.
I would say Warren East.
How do you think the season is going so far?
Good, considering we have a bunch of new players.
I say it's going good. We just need to talk a bit more on field.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for kicking it with us today, guys.
Now on to our favorite segment, meeting our new senior class officers.
job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you.
Hi, I'm Grace Turner, and I'm the senior class president. And I'm Caitlin Spurlock, and I'm the senior vice president. And we're here to make this year the best.
My name is Emily Hammer, and I am your senior class parliamentarian.
My name is Kinsley Williams, and I'm your senior class treasurer.
I'm Cameron Garman, and I'm your class reporter.
I'm Cassie Strong, and I'm your class secretary.
I'm Emma Prophet, and I'm sergeant at arms.
I'd like to congratulate myself as well as all the senior class officers.
Now on to our next segment, reflecting on 9/11.
On 9/11, I was a teacher at Monroe County High School. I received a phone call, which was rather out of the normal. It was from my sister-in-law, and she said to me, "Amy, have you heard what has happened?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Turn on a television right now and see what's happened to the 2 towers in New York City." So I did that. I had a class of students, so I sat there with them and we watched all of the events unfold. It will be a memory that will forever be with me, and one that I learned many lessons from, and I appreciate all the people who were involved and helped to make things better.
Well, like everybody, it's a day that we'll probably never forget as long as we live. I was teaching integrated science at Warren Central High School, and I had a classroom full of foreign exchange students. A lot of them were from Bosnia, and very few of them could speak English. An announcement came over the PA to turn our televisions on to watch the newscast. And we turned it on, and as soon as the TV came on, we saw the planes flying into the World Trade Center. And we watched the events unfold, and it was very interesting how those students from another country reacted to an attack on American soil. Very few of them could keep from crying. It was a very emotional day at Warren Central that day, very emotional day across the country. It's a day that's kind of etched in your heart forever. You'll just never forget that sight of those planes flying into the building, and then eventually watching both of them collapse. It was a scary day, but I'm very proud of how the United States bounced back and stood strong and rebuilt and got itself back on the right track. And we're still defending our country today from threats all around the world. But I'm very proud to be an American.
I was teaching school in Jackson County, Tennessee. We were in the classroom, and we pretty much dismissed classes that day for everyone to watch what was happening on the TV. In the elementary schools and in the middle schools, it was pretty tough. It was really tough, and it's affected everybody's life in some way. It's made me more of a patriotic person.
On the morning of 9/11, I was on the computer, had old dial-up modem, internet then, so it was slow, and I saw a headline that said a plane crashed into the World Trade Center tower. I went and turned on the TV and saw what was going on, and then I was glued to the TV the rest of the day. So it shook me up bad, because for one, being a pilot, I was familiar with flying, and that's what my first impression was, that there was somebody just crashed, but then I saw it was a terror attack. That shook me up.
Okay, I was at the health department. I had a new baby. Mariel was less than, well, about 2 months old. And I remember sitting in the parking lot, and I heard the break on the radio, a news flash, that a plane had hit the first tower. And at that point, they just thought it was an accident, and they were speculating about that. And then I went on inside. Mariel had to get her 2-month shots, and the TV was on in there. And then the second plane hit, and at that point, they knew that it wasn't an accident, that there was terrorism involved, and we just kind of watched it unfold. I left the health department and went to my parents' house, and we just watched all morning as the tragedy just unfolded. And it was the first time that I ever felt unsafe as an American. I mean, the first time I really felt threatened and unsure about what our future would hold. And it changed life as we knew it. I mean, when you think about airport security and you think about the mark that terrorism has made, it's divided from before 9/11 to after 9/11. So it impacted us all.
I was a sophomore here at the high school, and I was in Miss Sandy Burris' class, and I had went to the office to pick up something from one of my projects that we were doing. And I had happened to look up at the TV, and I said, "Did you just see that?" And everybody turned and looked, and that's when the first plane, they had it on the TV, and they saw it hit the first tower. And then so when I went back to class, I looked at Miss Burris and I said, "Can you please turn on the TV? There has been a plane that has crashed into the World Trade Center towers." So she turned on the TV, and about the time she turned on the TV, that's when the second plane hit. Everybody was in a lot of shock. There was a lot of people scared. The rest of the day, they had TVs in the cafeteria, and we just kind of watched as, you know, like she said, everything unfolded. It was scary. It was a panic time for a lot of people, and just the going through security and, you know, the world the way it is today, it's just very uneasy feeling.
I just want to remind y'all one more time, we have a game this Friday against Campbellsville. 7 o'clock our time.
8 o'clock their time.
Come out and support us. Deuces.
My dudes.
Just showed up your nose for you.
I'm gonna throw up.
Nighttime.
He's trying to fight me. I'm just like,
Daytime. Nighttime.
My friend was listening.
Daytime.
I'm gonna have to listen to him.
I hope y'all enjoyed meeting some new staff that we have here at Monroe County. Just do it again. Just do it again. Okay, what do I need to say?
Take 3.
Okay, thank you, Miss Tracy.
We are really glad to have you part of the MCA.
Stop.
staff.
Just stop.
Thanks, Coach Murphy. On you. Crazy.
Girl, it's just a matter of time till you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes right now. No rush. If he ever singles you up.
Let's go.
It's the Chupacabra.
Football game on Friday night at Barron County.
I'm Dr. Phil McGraw.
And we need a better paint section.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Whitley.
Reckon you gotta talk about the football game.
Sandra, talk.
Okay.
You see, I'm gonna tell you about a beat that's gonna make you move your feet. I'll give the barbecue show and tell you how to move. If you're 5 or 82, this is something you can do. Pop it, lock it.
The chair broke.
So we're gonna have to
Can't bring that in here.
just put a lid with it and leave it sitting somewhere.
There are no lids. Because they can't find any.
Is it centered?
Blind.
We don't ever do nothing, so why are they gonna do it now when we're all in here?
That's shady!
And I'm here with two of my fellow girls soccer teammates.
I zoned out and I was like, I'm a prophet and I'm sergeant at arms.
No one told you life was gonna a joke.